All right. Do you want me to go to the cameras now, or do you want to start from the camera? Because we're already recording.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. All right. I mean, hello. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Effin' Adulting with Crystal and Lorena. And today, you see my hand right here. I'm just kidding.
Get out of
Is
my
that
camera.
fine?
Get out of my camera. No, I'm
Hey,
just kidding.
right.
You're fine.
You're
I
in
don't
his
care.
Space, Lorena. Come on.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
care. I mean, I'm just a
I
guest.
see. All right. Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Was I supposed to talk?
No. Hold on. All right, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Effin' Adulting with Crystal and Lorena. And in today's episode, we have a really awesome guest. As you can tell, the one in the middle right there
Right over
is
here.
my brother, Cosme Alberto.
Ooh.
I don't know if you wanted me to say the first one.
Can I talk now?
No, you can't talk now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I was just waiting for the intro. That was a good intro. Thank you. I'm Lorena's brother. And
Brother,
I know Crystal
Hi.
actually pretty much my whole life almost.
We're little.
Yeah. That was awesome. So yeah, thank you guys for having me.
No
Of course.
problem, of course. We actually, as you can tell, we have a different setup. Thanks to my brother.
Ooh,
He
good
got us
job.
all hooked up here.
I tried.
Like it.
No, it's actually really good.
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a lot of work, and it makes you appreciate, like, I usually, like, Crystal and I, like, oh my God, Crystal, I can kind of touch you, like, we're touching each other, look.
The magic of the
The
internet.
magic of the
I
internet. First time. So this is definitely going to be like our hometown episode. Coming to my hometown of El Paso. Obviously, my whole entire family lives in El Paso. I moved out to San Antonio. So it kind of sucks because I can't really, we can't do this in person. But today, it's freaking awesome because I have both of you and I can
Yay.
touch you. Look.
Yes.
So it's pretty awesome to have you guys here and test out a different thing, so you guys don't get bored with the same two squares that we usually have.
Now we have three.
So how are you guys doing today?
I'm good. I'm glad that that you guys are in town. I'm glad we got to do this. So this is awesome, guys.
Yay.
Yeah. I mean, all three of us in a room, and we talked about this. We had a session actually us three years ago about this,
Mhm.
and it's funny that it actually we're here now. We're actually doing it,
Yeah.
and it's funny that like we both kind of like my sister and I talk about this because like I wanted them to I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be the guy in the background. You guys do your thing. I'll try to do the production as much as I can. But yeah, I mean, you guys, you just this is the kind of thing. I mean, nobody's gonna hold your hand. You have to just jump into these type of things. So that's also that my sister got into it. I mean, she's now doing it on a regular. When for me, I was like, it was just let's see what we can do. Let's mess it. It's just more of my friends were hanging out and we used to watch fights. Hey, might as well just record each other saying stupid shit while we're drunk. It's fun. It's just shooting shit. But it's kind of like, in a sense, kind of like the show. You guys are like, just, it's effing adulting, man. Hey, we're trying to adult. Sometimes we're good at it. Sometimes, most of the time, we don't. It's a trial and error thing, right?
Yeah.
So I love this
Exactly.
whole aspect of the show. So I'm glad that you guys, are pursuing this. And just, it
Aw.
makes it more practical for anybody to be able to start and actually, jump into things and try things. So
Exactly, because I feel like if I didn't know anything about starting off, I didn't know anything about this, It's like, yeah, you hear podcasts and you're like, oh, shit, that sounds pretty cool. I can do that, But you don't know, like, the work that goes into it.
Oh, I know it looks so hard. I
Yes.
was looking at him doing it right now, and I was like, oh, how do you know all that?
Exactly. So,
Trial
but I
and error.
mean, if we can do it, anybody can. So it's pretty awesome to have you guys here in person. And for those people that are watching us that don't know that my brother actually has his own podcast, he's been doing that for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, but then I like I said, I stopped because again, it's not something that I liked it was more of a me wanting to hang out with my friends and
Mm-hmm.
we just put our minds together and create something that people can possibly like relate to because my aspect was like, hey, I'm watching most of the times because I mean I have 3 kids, I don't
Mm-hmm.
go out much, so that's one of my things that I do Saturdays. I watch fights, I get drunk and watch fights, and
Yeah.
it's fun, right? But like I found myself like texting my friends, or we have like a friend chat, and we all group chat, so we're chatting away and we're saying stuff and we're laughing. So I was like, why don't we just get together and and it's funny because a lot of things that like the commentary guy would say, we would say. So we're like, hey, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You're
we
like,
say it and then he said it right after. And I'm like, what? It's funny. So we're pointing these things out, and I have friends that are really I'm sorry, analytical, and they like
yeah.
to like digest things, and they're those type of people that study, that when they submerge themselves in things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I felt, and it's awesome, and family, having your family member start doing stuff like that. Just for the creative aspect, they do it because they love it. They do it
Yeah.
because they hang and they know that it's funny, and I mean,
Yeah.
just they've been told. I mean, this is
Yeah.
throughout everybody that's in this type of thing. That's their usually is what. Yeah, of course you want to get paid for it. You want to be able to make money, stuff like that, because it's something that you love. But
Yeah, obviously.
it's everything's gonna become work eventually. It becomes a work. But even then, like,
If you
at
do
least you're doing
something.
something that you like.
Exactly. It doesn't
Exactly.
feel like a job because I'm doing this with my best friend,
Yay.
So we're like basically having a conversation with each other that we usually would have, just not being
Mhm.
recorded. You know what I mean? So this it doesn't feel like a job, so that's why I feel like for me it's perfect because I'm very like against like like trying to trying to
Conform.
to conform with society, like, oh, you have to work at 9 to 5 or whatever, and I'm like, no, I want to make my own schedule and I want to be able to have fun, and
Exactly.
eventually, obviously, once you start having fun, people feed off of that, and then
Yes.
you start attracting people, and then that's how it takes off, but if it doesn't, it doesn't, whatever, but at least you tried it.
And you had fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm super excited because I've been here for what, like 2 days, 3 days already in El
Three
Paso,
days.
and it's been like what, almost a year that I've been back. So I feel great. I've been visiting my family, and this is the first chance I get to see Crystal in person, and
It's
it
been
was
like
like
5 years that
really
I haven't seen you guys in a
awesome.
while.
Yeah.
I
It has been a
Yeah, I'm
while.
so
know.
excited. Yeah, it's really good to
Ah,
see you guys.
I know, and it feels so cool because we like feed off of each other's chemistry, and there's nothing like being in person. You know what I mean? No, you don't know.
No, I know. No,
I
no,
know.
definitely no.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
No, no. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you don't.
No, I don't know.
No, you
I'm always
don't.
here.
I, so what are we talking about? What are we talking about today?
I don't know. I know you had said something about how, like, I guess how we've been. I don't know. You said something about the COVID.
Oh,
Like, I don't know. That's what you said. I'm not sure.
about the
I'm just going
COVID.
what you're saying. Like,
About the COVID
no, like how we're like handling.
handling. How are you handling the COVID, brother?
Me?
Like,
Well, yeah, I'm very, very, very open-minded to a lot of things. But the way I see it, I think it's as a reflection of society, and I feel like because of fear, the fear mongering part is very sad because fear to me is also a virus.
mm-hmm.
It's just it spreads faster than actually a virus because you don't have to like you just watch something on the news, it scares you. You watch
That's true.
death, destruction, famine, poverty, just the whole, they show you the worst,
That's
and
true.
that's what people always like to
Well,
focus on.
that's what sells. That's
Yeah,
what
it
makes
does.
people watch.
Unfortunately, drama sells, right?
Exactly.
If nothing's
Like,
going on, it's boring.
so they're not gonna be like, oh, there's a cute puppy here. Watch at 10
I would
for
love to
you
see
know.
that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Pope
think
didn't
positive.
die today. Like that, Rick and Morty.
Right? Like, so yeah, they're always gonna to tell you something's going on or some. They're gonna exaggerate everything so you can get paranoid and everything. So
Freak out.
I mean, but as far as like handling, adapting to your schedule, as far as work and all that, how are you handling
Oh,
all that?
that's been cake to me because I
Ooh.
was fortunate enough not to lose my job and be able to transition from working at an office to working from home.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually did it real quick before they mandated it because our sorry about that. we're in my house and I have kids. I
Aw.
apologize.
It's
But
our cute nephew. Well, my cute
My
nephew.
future son.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
Her
steal him.
future son.
I'm gonna steal that boy.
she's like the hand that rocks the cradle.
Oh
I remember that movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an old movie, by the way, guys. But yeah, no, it's been good. That's all I'm saying. Like I literally from March 15th,
Mhm.
I was one of the first ones in my office. I work at a call center.
Yeah.
It's for an insurance company. But I was able to transition fast. And the thing is, I work like on the other side of town, so it's like a 30-40 minute drive. So I saved that.
And then
every,
gas,
and then to and
dude,
from. So
like-
Saving.
Fun.
So
And
it's
traffic.
awesome, dude.
Oh God.
Oh yes, that's the worst. So I
Mhm.
mean, that's been awesome, and I get to wake up a little later, and then I get to
That's
like
true.
be able to eat from whatever I want here, and it's been awesome. So that's been cool. It's just a little weird that like my kids have to go to school here,
Mhm.
and then like it's just that part. But other than that, I mean, I'm really much a hermit, so I really don't go out. So it's not really a big difference to me. It's just the fact that I have to wear a mask everywhere. That's the only
Oh,
one.
I
That's
know, you can't even
my
breathe.
thing. I swear, dude.
And I
like,
forget sometimes. I'm like, oh, not like to be like that. I'm like doing it on purpose or being righteous
not
or
that
whatever.
person,
It's just like
right?
You
I'm like-
forget. Yes. Yes, for real.
I'm like, fuck.
how do you get used to that?
Yeah.
And then you take off your little mask and you get sweat droplets everywhere.
Everywhere.
Your people break out because of it
It
now.
is
People are
disgusting.
breaking out because of it.
No.
Yeah, well, because they're not washing their face, like. But it's a
Yeah.
thing that. So yeah, so you were pretty. It was pretty
It
adaptable
was
to
smooth.
you.
Yeah, it was a smooth transition.
That's pretty awesome because it was a
Yeah.
smooth transition for me. But I mean, there was no fucking transition. Wait a minute. There was no transition.
Wait a minute.
Anyways,
You're
You're
telling me
like,
I
"Well."
don't have to go outside? I see.
Right?
Yes.
and I'm like,
Like,
yes.
I'm already doing that.
So yeah, as far as so you were doing or you're not actively doing your podcast right now, but it is called One More Round. One More Round,
Yeah,
right?
one more round. That's what.
And it's
that's what we named
focused
it.
on
fighting.
fighting.
MMA fights,
MMA.
mixed martial arts. Yeah, usually it's mostly UFC fights.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ooh, I love those.
yeah. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I don't know. It's just that's I know. I mean, I'm a parent and I can't be crazy. So I see the crazy people do the crazy thing and
Mhm.
that gets me off. Like, yeah, I wish I could punch the shit out of somebody.
You're like, you're living my
Yeah.
dream.
yeah, no, right. No, like you want to punch that one coworker. You
Oh,
just
that
imagine
reminds
it, you know?
me,
Or a
Crystal.
couple.
That reminds me, Crystal. Pew, pew. We're gonna be fighting.
Oh, I know.
Remember?
Hey, not to the end, all right? You're gonna mess up my hair, girl.
She's like, when I see you, I'm gonna physically fight you,
I'm gonna
and I'm
attack
like,
her outside.
Yeah, sucks that I'm in the middle.
right.
Can you move
But yeah,
for a little
so MMA, and you just pretty much do like a commentary, right?
Yeah, we just commentate. We pretty
Yeah.
much we go through we go into segues and just random
Yeah.
shit. You know,
That's cool.
we go to we'll go into your spirituality, random shit.
That-
Just random and I got, the first few episodes I got like shit faced. There was like ugly, dude. Like ugly. There was one one of the most famous.
the
which-
one when you were.
Well, the one that actually got views. I'm just kidding. Right? Like the one the most famous.
the one of the
Two
I
views.
I
That weren't my mother.
You're like 2 whole
Nice.
views.
Yeah, I know. I
My
got
mom
four.
didn't watch
I got
those.
14 thumbs up and 2 views. How the fuck does that happen?
How the fuck?
Congratulations.
Right.
Like the first guy to get thumbs down without getting to watch their fucking. Like how did you
They
get
don't
thumbs
even
down, bro?
fucking
You're not even
watch it.
subscribed. How the fuck did you get a notice? But anyways, no, yeah, I got shit faced and they made a meme out of me, so it was fucking funny.
I'll go ahead and link it down below if you guys want to watch
I
it.
wanna watch it. Come on, now I want to watch it.
Yeah, hey,
It
it
is
was
so
the
funny.
Mayweather McGregor fight.
Oh, it was
Ooh.
boring.
And then,
So
yeah,
I don't
that's why.
blame
That's
you.
exactly why. And then they made a meme saying this was what happens when you watch boxing instead of MMA, and that was me passed out.
Passed out.
And I literally like I'm
You know
I'm a
what?
snorer, so it was
Yeah.
fucking funny because you could hear me snoring through the fucking.
Oh my
thing.
god, can you hear the breathing through this thing? It doesn't have a filter? Because you're about to hear some stuff coming out of
I
me.
was all scared. I was like, wait, what?
Dude, because mine has a filter because I'm a heavy breather.
Can you hear
So
my
is
breathing?
it going to be like bad?
What, like that? Well,
Like-
if she does that, yeah.
If
No,
you're gonna
but
be
but
breathing,
it's
then
gonna
I
hear
can-
it's gonna hear the way you're hearing it.
Okay, that's perfect
So then
then.
that's good, right?
Okay, that's great.
All right.
I'm
I
just
like
saying,
this
like,
microphone.
oh my
she's all-
god.
She's all.
People.
Oh, I can hear you, dude. Like I get the call centers and then those people chewing. Oh man. man. Like, why
Oh, dude, yes.
fucking hate that, dude. Like, yeah. I'm gonna just eat an apple so I can sound cool.
So you're taking
It's
okay.
far away.
So you're taking calls. Like you're taking calls at home?
Yes, I take, but I don't take a lot of calls actually, cause I'm a lead there. So like
Ooh, nice.
So you take like the escalated calls.
something like that. Yeah. But if it gets really busy, they're like, "Orale, jump in."
I see. And what do you do there? Insurance, you said?
Yeah, it's a health insurance. It's for the Medicare, Medicaid.
Dude, I tried
nice.
working at a health insurance thing. It was too complicated for me. Like what was it? Just like
But it-
helping like
But this is more like through. It's not like a private insurance. So private insurance, you'd have to learn a lot more shit.
yeah, it's like a
But you still have to
little-
learn quite a bit. Yeah.
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 I never liked any of that because I felt it was like too complicated for me.
You know what? To be honest, I mean that's not my ideal job. Of course, I don't want
Yeah.
But it's chill. I have like fucking I don't know, really good benefits. Really good benefits.
Yeah,
And
and that's what I look at now. Now I know. That's
So
how I
you're a
know that
freaking
I'm like
adult.
growing, dude.
that's when you're turning that
Wait
F
a
into a
minute.
D.
It's starting to, that F is starting to look like an A. No, a D, and then
Ah.
don't even.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I don't know about
kidding.
that. Maybe.
Yeah, that's it's like come on, we want to believe it. And maybe make it into a B.
Hey,
I-
I'm trying to
Be
manifest
great,
it.
B
but
minus, I
yeah.
Así
A
que,
D plus.
it's more believable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Lorena, don't aim for the
Come
moon.
on,
man.
I
Lorena.
know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't aim with for the moon for those type of things. It's gotta be believable.
Nobody's
like
gonna
that.
believe that.
The universe is not gonna manifest that shit.
It will. It will if you wanted to.
Just kidding.
Maybe if it starts at a Z. The guy Z in adulting, and then you might get an X, and then
Right.
Y, and then
maybe in your
W,
next life you'll get an A.
maybe a U.
Look at
So-
that. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
adulting X or what?
Ooh.
X and adulting. Ooh, that sounds like a
kinda
porn.
sexy.
Yeah, that sounds pretty. I think that's another channel.
Hey, if this doesn't work out, we know what we can do.
There you go.
I think that's
Getting
another.
ideas.
I think that's another channel with a different type of threesome.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
nice.
right.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
Nah, just kidding.
Oh my god. So, what should we talk about? I had nothing planned for today. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, I'll fill in the time while you're looking up. Just with
Yeah.
this is yeah. So you were saying I don't do the channel right now, but
Oh, that's
um,
right.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that
Yeah.
channel. Because fuck that channel. Just kidding. No, look at that. No, I mean that's gonna be something that I always like reflect on. That this is where what I started doing stuff. But I'm still
Mhm.
gonna go back to it just because I want to have something to shoot the shit with my friends again
Yeah.
once we're back together. But I mean I've been I recently got a copyright on an idea for one of my
Oh, that's
a cartoon.
right.
So
Oh,
yeah, so
yeah.
that's what I've been working on that, and that was actually what I've always wanted to do is animation, any writing, like
Mhm.
comedy writing. I mean, we grew up watching like sketch
Simpsons
comedy.
and-
We watched Saturday Night Live. We used to watch
Otro
Mad
rollo.
TV,
Mad
Otro
TV.
rollo.
Mad TV, Otro Rollo,
Rollo.
de vez en cuando.
yeah, I like
Derbez.
that.
Al Derecho y al Derbez, which is another spin-off of
How
that
about
one.
La
That was the
Familia
original one.
Peluche?
Yeah,
La Familia Peluche. La
That's where it
Familia
came out of.
Peluche.
It came out of that,
somos.
right?
Yeah.
That came out of that. So yeah, so I'm just saying that. I mean, that's where my passion is. Me and Lorena, I mean, we used to watch Conan, who wrote for The Simpsons, who all that. So that's been a
Yeah.
part of us, and we used to be silly, like nonstop. We should just have
Oh my
competitions on
God,
who
dude.
can like to make each other laugh. So we used to do that.
It
so
was insane. Like we literally would like just
So
throw something
cute.
in there and just like go off of that and just
and
you
then
know
our older
cool, I like
sister would
that.
get annoyed.
it was so funny.
Oh yeah, Carmen.
Yes.
You guys met
I
her.
love Carmen.
Yeah, we all three of us would actually annoy Carmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can never be
Yes.
like.
No. I know she
Yeah.
hated when me and you would always be goofing around, me and Lorena. Just
And
top
that
it
was
off with
like
this one over
never.
here.
Huh?
What?
That what?
I said she would hate us and then top it off with,
With
this
me,
one too.
yeah.
It would just be
It'd be over
Like
the top.
you
be
would-
annoyed.
You would leave and then we would just continue.
Yeah. Poor
That's
Carmen.
crazy.
Yeah,
So okay, so then you're working on this project, which is a what is it? A
Cartoon.
series.
It's a cartoon series. Yeah, I want to
right?
make it into an animation. I'm not a good drawer. I haven't drawn,
Mhm.
pero like I said, I'm the writing. I created I came up with the idea,
Mm-hmm.
and then I already have a series Bible. That's what I got copywritten. But yeah, it's I mean that's what I've been working on. So that's why
Yeah.
I haven't done the channel too
That's
much.
pretty cool. I can't wait until like you actually come out with like the first episode ever.
That I know that's
Oh
gonna be
my
awesome.
God,
But I mean
dude.
maybe like I mean this is gonna
You should have a watch party, dude.
Oh my god, that would be cool.
Let's do it. A
I-
You need to
watch
come back
party.
to El Paso then.
I
So
do.
we can have
No,
that.
And see,
actually.
this is the thing. Like, what I'm trying to do is like, it's kind of like, in a sense, my friends and my like, we're trying to start like a community because, more well, it's a community, but it's like it is very. We're gonna be more of it's a filtering process where we know, okay, these type of people have the same kind of mindset. They all want to achieve certain things. They all have different ideas. They all have their own projects. Yet, but we network each other and we try to help each other with
Yeah.
producing.
Cool.
So again, you guys might be here for me once I get an animation. Hey, maybe you want to do a voice. You
I
want to
wanna
do
do a
this.
voice.
You want to do that.
Oh my God, Crystal, show him your voice.
Oh my god, no.
This is amazing. She does this voice that always cracks me up. You have to.
Hola, buenas tardes. Me llamo Cristal y estoy aquí con la lens.
Just like
Yes.
That shit cracks me up all the time. So
That's like
that has
that's
to
voiceover.
have-
That's
maybe-
voiceover
ooh.
right there.
maybe that could be one of your
A
characters,
characters,
a little
yes.
mouse one.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like we all have talents, and we all have to understand that. I mean, we all have
Yeah.
something to give, and that's awesome. Like I said, we're all doing this. We're all putting our little, 2 cents or our little vibration into the waters, and
I
everyone
love it.
feeds
I
off of
love
I'm
the
really
fact.
excited about that. Sorry, Lorena.
no, go ahead.
Sorry if I interrupted you, but it's kind of exciting. Like I don't know, I'm sure like you're a really funny guy, and I'm sure it's gonna be really funny. So I don't know. I'm pretty excited to see.
Oh, thank you.
What
No,
you
yeah,
got in
store.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's just it's hard, dude. Everything's hard, but I mean, it's worth it,
It
right?
is, yeah. It's work, but it'll be worth it. Watch.
It will. It's gonna be amazing, and just saying your name like
Ooh, that would be
created
cool.
by Cosme Alberto or Alberto, whatever you want to.
Yeah. No,
I
yeah.
don't know if you like that first
No,
name,
yeah,
but
no, I don't mind. Yeah, I mean that's my name, Cosme Alberto, so
Right.
whatever. But that's funny that you say that because, like, that's also one of the things that I didn't want to do the podcast too much because, yeah, I mean I'm very outgoing and I don't care about being on the camera. I used to do theater, and so I didn't really care. But
Cool.
the thing is, I rather do behind the scenes. I rather be
Yeah.
the guy writing. I want my name to be known, but I don't want my face to be known.
oh, I see.
See, I want to be
Yeah.
able to go to the grocery store and be able to
Yeah.
do,
And,
and
not
like
have people following you around.
yes,
and
like
shit.
Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons. Like, if you think about it, like, who can picture him in their mind? A lot of people can't.
I can't.
I
Because
think he looks kind of like I'm gonna say he looks like who's the character from The Simpsons? The principal.
Oh,
Skinner, nah, he doesn't look like Skinner.
No.
No.
Oh, maybe he looks like the comic book guy.
No, he doesn't.
No.
No, he's a little chubby, but
now I want to see a picture.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So that guy, but you know his fucking name. Well, I know his name. Well, people that
Yeah.
they're like, oh, Matt Groening. That's what you say. You see that on Futurama, and that's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want the attention. I just want to be able to like
Like
have,
the
have something.
gorillas.
Yeah, have something to say. You know what, Mike? My dad did that, or my cousin, or my
Yeah,
bro-
yeah.
And then be like, oh, dang,
and like,
I didn't know that.
and not even like for like, cause it feels good. That's an ego thing, right? But it's
See-
not really feeding that. It's cause I want us. It's like something that I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to say it that way, and I have to. This is what this is what I did with the life that I was given
Yeah.
here. This is one of the things, and that doesn't define me, but that also it also kind of like, hey, well, this guy was coming from here at this perspective. It's just my mark in life, That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do.
No, and as a creative person, you just want to do
Create.
things. You want to create, and it's in your like. I don't know. I have like I get like an antsy feeling where if I'm not doing something, I'm just like in my mind. I'm just trying to create things,
Yes.
So if I'm not learning, even if I'm not going to school, because I don't feel like I'm going to be paying, like I don't want to be paying for school. Like I know I can learn shit without having to go to school,
That's
Yes.
true, dude. That
Like
is
I'm not
so
going
true.
to waste my money and
Exactly.
pay somebody else. Like I can easily fucking
Mhm.
find how to fucking learn something, and I proved it. Like and I'm just like I'm saying like on the daily you just have all that fluid, like the creativity just flowing, and you just want to spew it. spew it out. And like when different projects, like how I said, I have the beauty, the podcast, and my blog that I haven't really got into it, but that's because you start kind of.
Yeah, you're going
know.
from one nest to the other nest
Yeah.
to the other nest. You got different nests
Nesting.
on. Yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah, that's awesome. Like it's just you need an outlet.
Yeah, I needed
And
an
it doesn't,
outlet
and
to.
it doesn't have to be one. It could be many, like you said.
Yeah.
Several.
Yeah, obviously, and then like you kind of focus on one more, and then you start like seeing what you like. It's more of that. So that's cool. I love the fact that you and I read the script, or I read the whole like
The
what is
series
it,
Bible
the
that I sent
series
you,
Bible,
yeah.
and I thought
I
it was
wanna read it.
amazing.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
It's amazing. It is very well written. It is something that you would be proudly to like. You would proudly send it anywhere, and they would definitely take you serious. They're not gonna be like, oh, it was written like in the back of a fucking napkin or
Like it was
something.
just
You know.
whatever, yeah.
Even I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have written a lot of good things
Yeah,
on
of
the back of
course.
a napkin. You
Yes.
know. But I'm saying it looks like you took the time to word it right. It's, everything is very specific, detailed information. You can picture and imagine the characters, the plays, everything. So I just I fell in love with it, and I can't wait to have it like
To see it.
flourish, like to become and watch it on TV and be like, oh my God,
That'd be
are you fucking
awesome.
kidding me? That's my voice right there.
Yeah.
I'm that fucking character, and that shit was created by my brother,
Yeah.
That's cool. That would be so cool. I can't wait.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's exciting, and thank you. That makes me feel good because it's like, hey, just keep doing, that.
No, yeah.
Just keep doing that. But yeah, dude, because I don't know. Just like you said, I didn't go to school. I didn't go to the. It's because look, and that's not. There's nothing wrong with not going, and there's nothing wrong
There's
with
a-
going.
Exactly.
The thing is this, like, there's paths that are already paved,
Mhm.
and those are easy paths in a way because it's a paved road. Try to go off roading and then go on a paved road. It's just a metaphor for
Yeah.
life. Like if you don't go through this, yeah, it's fine, but you're gonna make your own little path, and then
Mhm.
those people are gonna ride that path.
Yeah.
But it's
Exactly.
still gonna be troubling. There's gonna be rocks. It's gonna be not as smooth, of course, because there's no outline or there's no direct outline. If the path is it's just another car that went through there, and now you kind of see the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not a
actually.
fucking paved road.
That's true.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be like that. So these type of things like the people. There's no in reality. To be honest, I feel that there's no real overnight success. The people that feel like it's overnight is the people that didn't see the fucking work that it took.
Exactly.
That's
But
true,
there
yeah.
is fucking people that go viral and shit.
Hey, that yodeling
that-
kid, yodeling. He
Or
was
the little
yodeling.
girl with the cat in the car. Or
Which one?
The little girl.
Oh my God, I haven't
Yes.
seen that. I need to see
That's
it.
hilarious. And then they make one of them when she's like, un shot, and then they fucking they climb
Yeah.
that one. Like, look at
And
her.
she's like, whoa, going fast.
Dude, I haven't seen
That shit's
that.
funny.
What?
You should
But
see
yeah, no, I definitely understand where you're coming from as far as like that people don't see what. I mean, it's so easy to be like, oh yeah, you created that. Oh, you guys are just talking. Yeah, we are just talking, but at the same time, we had to do so much shit to actually get
Research.
to talking
Research.
and research, and you know what I mean. There's a lot that goes behind scenes, and so that makes you appreciate, all the work that everybody does.
So then you watch somebody else, and then you're like, wow, look at this guy had this person or this. They have it together. And how did they? And then you see their first video, you're like, oh wow, that's where they started. It's a little fucking. It's a journey.
My first video on YouTube was the beauty one, right? Because I have a beauty channel, and it's like horrible lighting. You can barely hear me. You can't even see my fucking makeup.
That's what it's about.
But
and
it
shit.
Well,
was
you're
like,
starting.
you know
You
what? I
started
was
it.
like, I need to do it. I could do that. And I just put on my laptop and I just did my makeup and I was just talking, But then now I look at it and I'm like, wow, it hasn't been that long, but it's changed so much from my first video to the now,
Yeah, it's getting a lot better, huh?
You can see the
yeah,
progress.
it's not perfect. It's still I still need to work on my editing,
Well, look at this. This isn't perfect,
But
but
I
it's still.
mean, I just love the whole process of it and learning. And I'm like, oh my God, I learned how to do a sound effect. Oh my God,
Yeah.
But it's something that I had no fucking idea how to do it.
Yes.
And I learned it. and I didn't have to go to fucking school, you know.
Exactly, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all
Like,
free and shit.
you can do so much without even having to spend so much, you know.
The internet,
Yeah. So
game changer.
exactly.
Yeah, for real.
Everything is going, and it's funny because I just had my aunt tell me, but you can't make a living like that, you know.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm
what they
like,
tell you.
wait a
That's what
minute,
everybody
what are
tells
you talking
Everybody will
about?
say
It
that.
is
Everybody.
exactly what it's a business, you know. You have to look at it in a business perspective. You know what I mean? Like you have to see it like.
No, it's because you gotta take yourself serious for others to take
Yeah.
yourself serious, and then they buy into it. And it's not that you're selling them some fake shit. It's just you're saying this is what I am, and this is what I got to bring,
Yeah.
and why not me?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, if this guy, they're all what do they have that I don't have?
Mm-hmm.
What ganas? That's all it is.
And
then you gotta try
fucking
it.
perseverance. Yeah, perseverance.
Yeah, keep at
Is
it. Consistent.
perseverance?
Consistency
I don't even know how to say that word.
Consistency.
is key.
Like you say, ganas, like you know,
Yeah.
wanting to be like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking, even if it's not perfect, I'm gonna fucking have a video every week,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna fucking have content coming back at you. Obviously, you want to put thought into it. Obviously, you know,
Yes. No, but I
Um,
mean, you're not always gonna strike gold.
exactly.
It's not gonna start off like right away. Like sometimes it takes time, but eventually it'll pick up and it'll be great.
Right.
Yeah. So if
It's
you hear any
patience.
background noise, those are my family members.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, my house is really open, so it's kind of hard for them to. Yeah.
They wanted to be in the podcast too, so they're just like in the background.
Yeah. They're the sound effects.
They're like,
There you
no
go.
es cierto,
There
pinches mentirosos.
Ponte a limpiar, cabrón. Ay, ay,
Por eso pusiste el background para que no se viera la tiradero.
no hay papel. En
No
el
hay
baño no hay papel.
Ya se tapó el baño.
Usa casetín, pero no lo hagas flash.
Oh my god. Usa el calcetín.
No lo hagas flash. No, son los de Nike, no, los que están rompidos. Porque los de Nike son para la escuela, estúpido.
Ay, ya.
¿Qué quieres que me lo regalan? Usa los de fallas, usa los de fallas.
No se falla.
Is that even open still?
I don't even know, dude.
You know what we have?
That shit, that all
cheap,
fallas,
though.
the sign had Corona.
That's where it
That's-
started.
That's where it came from. And
Simón, they don't
shit.
fool me.
We know.
That's a conspiracy I started.
Watch it come out in the news tomorrow.
Yeah,
It started from
Come
Fallas.
Fallas,
Everything-
the Chinese company.
Ah, yeah.
China virus.
Oh my god, but everything is so affordable there.
It
Fuck yeah, you
is.
feel like a king with $1 and shit.
You're
Like
Ay, what? No.
they roll out the
3
red
shirts
carpet and
with
shit
a
for you.
You're like, no, don't get 1 pack, get 5. It's okay. It's
got
okay.
money for
Get
that.
5 packs of socks,
How
please.
much for the store? With the $5 bill. Así.
Yeah. So what else do I have to say?
I don't know.
I missed you.
Yes.
I
Hey,
missed
yes.
you too, you
I
punk.
know.
You
I
look
know.
so much thinner. You keep saying, "Oh
Not
my god, I'm so
even.
fat,"
Not
I'm so
even.
fat.
Just
I'm
lying,
gonna
guys.
go
And I'm
into
like,
the
dude.
background.
And we're just
I-
gonna,
I-
and we're
Where
slowly
you
gonna
going?
be going
Like
in.
Homer, you know, in the bushes, like put on the background.
And then we both start moving in together like that, like
You guys become one.
I-
You guys become one.
Crystal. Yeah, it's been forever. Like what?
Well, I missed you too, dork.
Yeah. I didn't miss you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, te
Who are
creas.
you?
Nah, of course, dude.
She's like,
Of
he's
course.
like,
And I fucking told you guys years ago to do this shit.
oh my god,
It
yes.
was. We had
Yeah.
just been talking about it, me and Lorena.
We're gonna do
also,
sketches. Don't worry. We're gonna
But-
fucking do sketches.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I want to cartoon myself.
Yeah, we're gonna do sketch comedy too.
Can I be a cartoon?
I want to be a cartoon.
You're already cartoonish, so yeah.
I'm a
Ooh.
caricature, like I
Just a
said.
Te creas. No, yeah. Yeah. Fuck
You're
yeah,
a
dude.
beautiful character.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bestie.
It's a little loony toony, but te creas. I'm just kidding.
but yeah, you guys. So this is gonna probably be a really short episode,
Don't
but
blame my curfew.
that is
No,
because
we
of
started
her
late. I'm sorry about
fault.
that.
I'm just kidding. That's Crystal's fault.
It's a lot of
actually.
setup when
No.
I'm
when we're doing it right now this way, huh?
We still have time, guys. So
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
we
Good.
it's barely 9:36.
I don't have
Oh.
anything to talk about.
Dude, we're just shooting shit right here.
Yeah.
I didn't ask nothing else. No, but you have topics usually, right? That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I'm like lost, so I'm like.
Well, I did tell you yesterday too. It was kind of like a last minute thing. But I mean, you guys were already gonna record either ways, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what were we gonna talk about, Crystal?
About favorite movies.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, favorite movie. That's a fucking good
Like
topic.
five, I guess it was
Okay,
like
so
five
fuck
favorite movies
it.
that we
I'm gonna
had.
throw out a topic, and we're gonna talk about favorite movies.
Let's do
Alright,
it.
go for it.
Like 5. Okay, quickly, your top 5.
Oh,
Okay, you
fuck.
can't make me think that fast.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I
gotta
kinda
make at
forgot.
least-
Quickly,
Make
1,
me-
2, 3.
Make,
5, 4, 3,
give,
2, 1. Okay, that's it.
give me
Just
like
kidding.
top 3 at least, because that's
Okay,
like,
so
Top three,
I'll
yeah, let's do
start
top 3.
because I have kind of like an idea of what one of them would be Gladiator.
oh fuck yeah, that's
Ooh,
a
that's a
Dude,
good
Gladiator is like a
movie.
classic.
Russell
I could
Crowe.
watch
It
that
is.
one forever.
that shit makes you cry.
Which one's that movie with
I want to.
Oh, I know them.
Touching the field, I see.
I know.
Dude.
Going with his with his
His
wife
family, yeah.
and his kid.
Son, yeah.
I love that movie. It's like
My heart.
not
So
only
that's your first one?
that's my first one, but I have the one with I keep forgetting the fucking name of it. But he's in jail. He goes because he's in prison. He goes in because he
Shawshank Redemption?
Yes, Shawshank Redemption
a
is
badass
one of
one.
my
I like it, but I don't know about.
No,
one
I
of my
can
favorites.
that's a movie that I can watch and never get tired of watching.
Dufresne.
Yeah, it's just like a classic. Like I can stop watching it. Like whenever it's on, I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, you can watch it wherever
Yeah.
it's at. Like whatever scene it's on, you're like, fuck yeah. I'll leave it
Yeah,
there.
like because you
You
already
switch it
know.
and you leave it there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can say that about that movie. It's good. Yeah,
yeah.
but
So
it's not my favorite.
one of yours.
Okay, so yours is second, and then what's the last
One
one?
more.
The last one.
Oh, you gotta think about
I
it.
need to
Do we
think
come
about
back
it. But
to
you
you?
know what? I'll no.
Let's skip her.
Yeah.
I
You
know.
know what?
let's
We don't
skip
care.
me.
You know what? We don't care. We're taking over this shit.
Just turn on the camera. Turn on the camera,
Fuck
please.
this. Turn off the camera.
You see how in the background it changed
You
from
know
Lorena
what?
to yeah. Look at us now.
Too close me.
Lift the curtain over her.
Yeah, so that's what you're gonna get.
The
Fucking,
life-
you're gonna get
okay.
your 14 dislikes without watching a video.
Shut your mouth.
I did just because I'm on it.
Okay, so The Life of Walter Mitty. I love that. Have
I
you
don't
guys
think I've
watched
seen
it?
that one.
I have not.
If you
seen
guys
it.
get a chance to watch it, it's freaking good. It's
Is
like
that with
very
Clooney?
it's very cinematic.
Is that Clooney?
No, it's
No,
what
never
is this? I am really bad with names.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I 'cause you see a lot
no,
of movies with
his
him, I
name-
know.
Yeah,
hold
he's
on,
a
let me-
dope ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let me look him up. Hold on. It's a comedy, like a
let's go ahead and
comedy
turn off the
dude, you
camera.
know?
No, just like-
What are your favorite, Crystal?
So let's go ahead and start.
I know. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm putting lip gloss.
You're trying to see who the actor is?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny too? Yeah,
It's this guy. What is his name?
I
Hold
can
on.
show them my searches like on my YouTube.
Oh no way!
you can start.
But don't do that because I like.
Cause don't do that, cause
Don't
then
do
you
that.
can't see me.
I
you can't
know.
see.
Ben-
You're not.
Ben
you're not cutting my.
Stiller.
Oh.
Dude, I
Let me
love
see a
that
picture.
guy, Ben Stiller. Oh,
Yeah, still
I'm
is
not good
good.
with names.
he's such a this dude. From
Oh, okay.
Meet the
Fucking
Fockers.
Zoolander.
Yeah.
Zoolander.
Yeah.
So
I like that movie. by
that
the way.
movie is not a comedy movie. It's more of a cinematic, more like a live kind of
Dramatic?
thing. Like take life by the balls or whatever. Like he's a very
You take the
basic
horn by
guy.
the balls. I
What
throw
if
it
you
Yeah,
wrong.
like
Throw it
he's
wrong
a
instead
very-
of the bull by the horn. Like the horn, you get the cow by the tits. Like some shit like that. We just came up with
you
that
got
one
the
right
idea though.
I
no, yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
We
So
get it.
it's kind of like he's a very basic dude. He is like a routine kind of guy, like very
Ah, okay.
he just takes life very like serious and everything, and he walks out of his comfort zone and does so many things to. He has like a mission to find this photo or whatever, right? Because he works for Life magazine.
Oh, that's a fucking
So
badass job.
dude, he's such a like
know.
his fucking
No
apartment.
wonder it's cinematic.
His apartment is like spotless. Everything's in order. So he has like OCD or some shit.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's super like put together,
It's probably good.
and
Nah, just kidding.
like
It's okay.
the movie is like that. It's okay if you like that.
No, because I have a friend like, yeah, like he's like what you're saying. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't fucking, and we would like, dude, we don't even want to go to your room. Cause like we don't want to, cause like even after we sit, like the creases, like he would-
Oh my
He will
god!
go
are you
Yes,
kidding
dude.
me?
That's
Who's
crazy.
that?
yeah, that's a
Ay,
boy.
a friend.
Yeah, I don't want to say names.
A friend. I don't want to say any names right now.
to say names because then it gets offended.
Oh, we don't
And then
care
his
in this
name's
show.
Jesse.
We don't care in this show.
Yeah, fuck him.
You're gonna say
Yeah,
the name.
fuck you.
No, but that's what. So then he's just like, Oh, okay. So he's more like he's just a very like he lives in a box.
Yeah, he's a very like yeah, I'm telling you, like he's just a basic dude, like very, and he meets this girl that he falls in love with. She works with him.
I already hate it. Nah, just
And
kidding.
like
Go ahead and
she
skip it.
kind of like he has a problem with his imagination. Like he goes off on his imagination, like
he
since
lives vicariously through his imagination.
exactly. So
Okay.
that's what happens, and then so yeah, it's a whole like
It's like
how
a
can I
roller
tell- like
coaster
a
of him.
movie of him like facing all his fears and getting out of
bringing
his
it from
comfort
there
zone.
to like actually doing it.
Yeah, and it's an amazing, like I'm telling
I'm
you,
gonna
very
definitely check it out.
cinematic, and it
We'll check
has
it
a
out.
awesome soundtrack. It's amazing.
Oh,
Really
I love
good.
fucking. I love movies that got fucking music. That
The
like,
soundtrack is fucking good.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my three right now.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
And you, Albert?
Me. Pulp Fiction is my first one.
Oh,
yeah,
That-
it's a
hey.
good movie.
Oh yeah. By the way, that's a fucking awesome shirt. Pulp Fiction
Oh yeah,
shirt.
let's see. Oh yeah, I hadn't noticed. I honestly didn't see it.
No, dude. And the more you look at it, the more characters pop out.
That's true. I see
Yeah.
that.
Look at the green or whatever, the yellow. It looks
John
kind of trippy. You see
Travolta.
how it looks? That's crazy. Well, that's the little chroma key.
I love that movie.
I'll
Yes.
take a
It's a good
picture
movie.
of it and post it.
Yeah, because that fucking shirt is fucking
Dude,
worthy. Aye.
this shirt,
It is.
like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I need to get one for me and my brother.
Yeah, I have the same.
And
fucking
we
shirt.
have the same one.
That's cute.
Yeah,
You
it's
should've-
a-
why
Yeah, the
didn't you
same
wear it? You
shirt.
should've-
That's because she knows. She knows that's one of my fucking favorite
You
movies.
guys
I was
should've
like,
both
yep.
been wearing it.
Yeah, I know. I wore it. What yesterday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
wore it
why.
yesterday.
I
and
wore
I'm
it
like,
yesterday,
Oh,
that's
I'm gonna
why.
wear it.
She was like, I was gonna wear it. I was like, oh shit.
Mhm.
But yeah. I was like, oh, you suck. I would have had to. One of us would have to change, girl. You
mean,
are not
hey,
wearing the.
you're
You're
changing.
not gonna
Dude.
top me wearing the same shit.
We look at each other and you're like, well, one of us is gonna have to
I'm gonna have to
change.
shake my boobies.
There you go.
One of us is gonna have to change. It's not me.
And it's not gonna be me. I look better than it. Just kidding, honey. Let me tell you.
right.
No, but yeah. So that one for sure because I think I was fucking small. You know who showed me that fucking movie? David.
David.
He showed
oh
me
my
that one.
God.
He fucking put the
David.
tape and he was like, "This is back fucking VHS." He puts that shit. And he's like, "You like movies, huh? Yeah, you're gonna like this one." Boom, and then he just leaves me in the room, and I'm fucking there just sitting watching the greatest fucking movie that I've ever seen.
awesome.
I
I
was
like
fucking
it.
like 9 or 10. All right, seeing the fucking like guys,
Oh my
stabbing them
God,
to get
yeah.
her
It's
to
like
come
such
off the
a.
fucking overdose,
That's
right?
crazy. That
And-
was the craziest scene probably.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. So
Does it
but
have any sex scenes?
no, not
Uh-huh.
any
No.
bigs, no.
Not like very.
No, it's just more very,
Very,
dramatic,
yeah.
killing. The guy
Blood.
fucking head
Oh
pops
my
off.
God, the guy that gets shot
Fucking
in
Marvin
the
got
head.
shot in the face. Yeah.
Mm.
So I shot Marvin in the face. Yeah. That fucking,
Poor
that
Marvin,
movie,
guys.
the reason why is because of how it started. It was just so scattered. I've never seen a movie that you had to puzzle how it fucking went.
And then everybody's
But
like,
it fucking correlated.
everything, yeah,
And then at
everything
the
correlated.
end, yeah, it connects.
It's just that fucking, to me, was, it's just a fucking mindfuck right there. I was like, oh my God.
And
You
it's
can
so
make a
well
movie like this?
written.
You can make a movie like it doesn't
Yeah.
beginning,
It jumps
middle,
everywhere.
end. No, it's fucking. You have to pay attention
yeah.
to know
Good, though,
exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, so that's my favorite movie. That's top. After that,
Mm-hmm.
Matrix,
Oh, which one
Oh,
though?
Matrix.
The
Just
first
the
one.
regular.
The first
yeah,
Oh.
the first one
the
was
first one.
actually really
And then after that,
Mhm.
it's
Dude, have you? Okay, The Matrix, the first one. I just want to go back to that one
okay.
because have you seen when he's transforming or he's knowing that he has powers and they're fighting that kung fu fighting
Oh,
scene?
when he starts fucking, he realizes
and
his potential.
and this guy, what's his name?
Agent Smith.
Keanu?
Not Keanu, the other one.
Oh, Morpheus.
Oh.
Morpheus, and he says something to him, and I had posted it on my Facebook or whatever.
Uh-huh.
There's a scene. Well, he says something where you can't limit your mind, or you only I don't know some fucking
The only limits
crazy-
are the ones you put in your mind or something like
some
that.
shit
Along
like
those
that where
lines.
it resonated so much with
With-
my beliefs, like how I tend to be. You know,
Mhm.
very manifesting and like you can like nothing's real and shit like that.
yeah,
you know.
yeah. It's
So
life is
that-
fluid and you can fuck with it.
Exactly. So
Do
like
whatever you want with
Yeah,
it.
it's up to you.
Well,
Yes or
whatever.
no, it's your choice.
Further.
if you've seen the movie, you're like, I mean, this was what, like, I don't know.
1999 it came out.
Yeah, it came out, and I didn't
Oh.
really pay
Yeah.
so much attention to it. But like now that you're older, you pay attention to the
It's
wording,
Deep, dude. It's deep.
And you're like, what the fuck? I never thought Matrix was
Yeah.
that fucking deep, you know?
It's a prison for your mind. That's what
It
he
is
said.
fucking
It
good.
It's a prison
is.
for
It
your
makes you
mind.
think too about like how actually the world.
What if we're in the Matrix? That's what you're saying.
Exactly,
But if you look
yeah.
up the word Matrix, is matriz, which is the womb.
Oh, and that's why
Interesting.
when they're
should look into
in
it.
the
Yeah, they're in a womb.
in the womb,
But
yeah.
it's a
machine.
it's a bioengineered
yeah,
womb,
like
'cause
you're
it's-
there.
It takes technology and biology and makes it into
You're
one.
born there.
And then when
you
they
grow
kill them,
there.
they use the fluid to feed the babies. That's what it is.
Oh my
I've seen that movie so many times.
goodness.
I showed it to the boys and fucking I was like, I have to red pill these guys, just because my
Yeah.
kids are
That's
gonna be.
crazy.
A whole
So the
nother
red
level.
pill, okay, because I'm confused.
The red pill
is
shows you
one
the
with
rabbit
ma-
hole.
The rabbit
The
hole,
rabbit hole.
yeah.
It shows
The
you
blue
what the
one
Matrix
is like you're
you go
living
back to
in
La La
the.
Land. You go to back to sleep. You wake up. You forget. You thought
And
it was
you
a
don't
dream.
even know.
What
yeah.
would
That's
you do, Crystal?
You'll take both of them at the same time.
I don't know.
Can I take
Oh.
half and half?
I guess
you
if
gotta
you
hippie
knew
lip
what
it.
it was, like if I knew what the red pill would be, like if
But
I
it's 'cause
would
he
have known before, then I probably would have just I don't know.
You
'cause
would've
it's
taken the
kinda-
blue or what?
Yeah, probably because it's pretty.
Ignorance is
scary.
bliss.
It's scary.
Yeah. What they say it's because the thing is he told them he's telling them like he told Neo he's like because you can see and I love that scene too because you can see him choosing the red pill through his glasses through
Oh my
Neo's
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
and then when he's all like and he's about to get it
And
and
then
then
he
and then,
changes.
he's about to get it y luego le say remember all I'm offering is the
The
truth.
truth.
And then that's when he fucking takes it and he goes back. He's like, no, he's rejecting it and he throws up and he passes out. And then he
Yeah.
wakes up and he's like, I'm sorry, Neo. We usually
should've-
don't release a mind
Yeah.
by the time it reaches your age. And that's funny because that resonates with me because Timothy Leary was big on acid back in the
Yeah.
50s and 60s. He was literally condemned as the most dangerous man in the world. Okay, literally, this
What?
fucking psychological.
Why? Because he was so knowledgeable.
He was a
on-
psychology
Yeah.
professor. He literally owned a fucking wing. Well, he was responsible for a whole wing in the Harvard University for just psychology.
Cool.
And he said he
Wow.
went down in the 50s, late 50s. He went down to Mexico, to Oaxaca.
Mhm.
It's called. They have a festival over there called Angosto, and it's in Agosto. It's in August, and it's about hongos. So you take it with the natives. And
I
they
think
do
I've heard of that.
yeah, they do
Yeah.
a whole ritual. So Timothy Leary went down there late 50s with one of another fucking professor. They went down there and they took it, and he said that he learned more about psychology in a 4-hour mushroom trip than he did in
Wow.
12 years of school.
I'm telling
So-
you, this is what I'm
Shrooms all the
telling
way.
you.
So, he was saying about
Mm.
taking psychedelics, and he says that once you hit a certain age,
Mm-hmm.
that the mind, because the thing is, your mind has these like patterns.
Yeah.
It's like your personality, right? Your costumbres, your habits, whatever. So when you take psychedelics, it opens those things. So that's why people, it's called synesthesia, I believe it's called. But it's where you can smell colors, you can taste like music,
Sound.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's because your brain is wiring like differently. It's making different connections that weren't
Like opens
regular.
up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why people feel like, oh man, I get all this information. Yeah, because you're opening up to your freaking. They're called games. They're just we all have games. Everybody's telling you who you are since you were born. Oh,
Yeah.
you're Lorena. You're this and you're that and hey, don't be like that. You're dirty. You're this, and so you're being told who you are constantly by people. By your peers,
That's
by
true.
so then you start catching up and you start and you start thinking those reflections of who you really are.
Exactly.
And it's
Yeah.
not.
Because you start accepting what people
Exactly.
are
So-
putting in.
so
and
he
Since
starts
you're
ta-
little, yeah.
Yeah, so Timothy Lee starts talking about how once you become to an older age, it's hard to let go of those things.
yeah,
So Neo was like, no, rejecting it at first.
Yeah.
Then he's like, fuck, dude. He's all, I can't go back, can I? No, buddy. Once
That's
you
crazy,
see something,
though.
you cannot unsee it. It's like unlearning how to ride a bike, bitch. Unless you had like brain trauma or something,
That's
you know,
true.
some exterior force that like causes you to. You're not gonna lose it, unless you got dementia. You know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's
There's-
anomalies there, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's the thing. So that's why that movie is so deep. Second
It
movie,
is.
second favorite movie, and then after that, it's Apocalypto, which is
I don't think I've seen that.
You know what?
one.
I've seen it and I thought it was such a like gruesome movie
It's
because it's
beautiful.
so. But it's obviously
Jaguar Paw.
about yeah.
Jaguar Paw.
Just
you
about,
gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's a
I
fucking
should.
badass
It's
movie.
I
a
have
good
2
movie.
movies I gotta watch.
You do.
So those are my favorite top 3.
That's cool.
Yeah, those are good.
What about Crystal? Huh? What do
I
you
don't
got?
know. I'm more into
Crystal.
like comedy stuff. Like I don't know. I like my first favorite movie was A Night at the Roxbury. Like I actually
Oh,
Oh, that's
the
hilarious.
whole movie like by heart. I don't know why I love that movie,
That movie's funny.
but it was so funny. Like
Yeah.
and
You broke the window again.
Oh,
you
yeah,
broke
yeah.
the window. Emilio.
yeah, I love that movie. Like I can literally watch it like every day and I won't get bored.
All right.
But
I
don't
love
know.
that movie.
Ever
That's
since-
like that. That's okay. That's funny because comedy is actually what I love to watch, but just not on my top. It's just I don't know. It's weird, you know.
and even the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack too to it. Like I actually
What
have it on
is
the CD.
love?
Oh yeah.
Baby,
You have
that
the soundtrack?
hurt me.
Yeah, a long time ago I had that in it when we
That's
had CDs.
that. I would have never guessed Night at the Roxbury. I totally forgot about that movie. But
I
that shit
am-
was badass.
When
I
I
love
hear
it.
the Night of the
Fucking Will
Roxbury,
Ferrell.
Yeah.
when I hear the Night at the Roxbury, I think of you because
Yeah?
because we would always be like Emilio, and then she would like
And then
just
when
say-
they would dance and then
say
try to get the
whole
girl,
thing.
like just helping her in front. She's like, "What the fuck?"
all freaked out. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was one of my favorites. Also had mentioned to Lorena was
That's a good one.
what is it?
I'm gonna show the boys that one.
It was Miracle in Cell Number 9 or something like that. I think it's on Netflix right now. and
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
she was
it's
telling me about
such a
it.
good movie. Like
So it's recent.
It's like in a different language. You know, it's whatever. But
Oh, okay.
it
So
has
you have the subtitles.
Yeah. But it's really good. Like I started watching it and I don't know, it's really sad and really good.
Okay, what is it? What is that one about though?
It's about
Let me guess. They're in prison.
no, it's a guy who is kind of not all there. Like he has a brain of like a little kid,
Oh.
but he has a daughter.
Oh.
And I don't know, like he's there. I guess there's some kids like they're up in like in a mountain having like a picnic, and he's there, and this little girl has a backpack that his daughter wants, and so he's all excited, like talking like a little kid, and he starts following this little girl. Well, this little girl starts climbing up into a mountain where it falls into like kind of like the ocean, I think,
Oh.
and she falls.
Oh, like a
and
cenote.
she dies. So they kind of like blame it on this guy.
Oh,
You know
and
what
then
I
he's
mean?
not
And
smart enough to defend himself.
Yeah, he's like a little kid. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Oh.
So,
It's like the
Oh.
perfect guy. Like, hey, yeah, let's blame it
a
on him.
really good movie. Yeah. So like they see him with her in his arms, but he actually, was
Try to
like-
save her and
yeah,
shit.
You know
That's
what I
where they're
mean?
like, ah, you
It's
killed
a
her.
Good movie.
Kind of
you
like
guys
the
should
Green
watch it.
Mile. It
Kinda
reminds
like
me.
that,
Yeah.
It's like
really
I Am
good.
Sam meets Green Mile.
Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah.
Together, it's a mixture.
And what
I
is
am
your
the
third?
The third one, I think it was The Next 3 Days. I think it's called.
Yeah.
I
you
love
told me
that
about
movie.
one.
That one's not comedy or the other one.
It's
but-
more of a drama.
Yeah, it's really.
Next 3
it has a lot
Days?
of action.
I've never seen that one.
It's with
It's
Russell
really
Crowe,
good.
no?
Yeah, Russell Crowe.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at you. You
Yeah,
guys have Russell
good.
Crowe up there, eh?
Dude,
The
Russell
Crow
Crowe,
crushes.
Come on.
Crow crush.
Yeah.
Crow crush.
Right?
He's
Crow
badass.
crush.
Yeah, Crow's fucking bad.
Even an American Gangster, I think.
Dude,
Also.
yes. Wait,
Yeah.
doesn't it Denzel Washington and him, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
mean,
they're
come on,
both,
Denzel.
Like really good.
Badass,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
those are my favorite 3.
Ah, that's
Those are
cool.
good.
And I could go on. I
If you want.
no, I'm just playing.
Yeah, so that one, like you mentioned, David.
Yeah.
That was like what was he, like a friend, a family friend, I guess.
Yeah.
He was the one that he showed me the movie Seven
Oh,
with
Seven.
freaking Brad
Oh,
Pitt
yeah,
and
that was a good movie.
what is
What's
his
her name? Charlize
name?
Theron?
No,
No.
it's
I don't know her
Damn.
name, but
Yeah, she's
it's
real pretty.
such a good
she's-
movie.
Yeah, she came out in Shallow Hal too. No.
Oh, Gwyneth
No.
Paltrow?
Oh, Gwyneth
Yeah,
Paltrow. Yeah.
that was her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gwyneth
No, that
Paltrow.
one's such a good movie too.
7 is good.
Dude,
It
yes,
is.
I
It
remember
has a
seeing
really
it, and then
crazy ending.
he's like explaining to me everything, and I'm like, oh,
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
it is a good
It's
movie.
really good.
So yeah, those are our favorite movies. So I mean, our 3 of them. Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty
we
sure
have
you guys
more.
have more.
Yeah, what's a movie you watched recently that you like, wow? No?
I
Recently.
just go with it. I know I told Lorena I watch it every night. Like
Just
it's
go
not
with
on
it?
Netflix anymore, but I don't know why I like it. It's with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler.
Oh, I love that
yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it's
love
good.
it. Yeah, it's such a
Okay.
good movie.
It's a good movie.
comedy.
Which one is it? Well, I watched The Platform just yesterday.
Oh my god, I love
Have
that
you seen it?
movie. I
No.
love it. It's
Okay, so
creepy.
it is like a span.
Watch
It's in
What's it
Spain.
The
like,
platform.
The Platform
Oh, okay.
It's on
platform.
Netflix too. Is it still on there?
On Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll
it's
watch
it's española, like
Oh yeah, I like Spanish
Um,
film too.
and it's like basically
Obvio.
they're like obvio. And then there's
You
this
get it.
old man. There's this old man who. Okay, so they're not criminals. Are they criminals?
Yeah, they're in jail.
Some of them
It's
are
like a
criminals, but the
prison.
guy, the main guy, who's the main character,
Goes in
he goes
voluntarily.
in voluntarily because they promise him that, like, social, like he's gonna have a diploma or whatever after he gets out. If he makes it to whatever time he has to be there. So
hopefully you don't get killed.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
alright.
But the
so
thing,
good.
the scene of the whole thing, it's like it's platforms. So it's like it goes
Ah,
it
okay,
goes
it
to
goes
like
into levels.
300. So it's 300
Mhm.
levels. 330 something
shit.
levels,
Yeah, you start at the
And
bottom.
You start at the
Oh,
top.
Okay.
No, well, actually,
No, is it the
you
bottom?
start anywhere. Like wherever you land is wherever you land.
No, yeah, but the food, because that's the whole purpose
oh,
of
the
it.
food, yeah, it starts
The
with number
food
one.
starts because
That's
they
level
have
number
okay,
one.
so they're levels, right? So in the middle there's a
It's
square.
like a hierarchy.
And yeah, so there's a square. And they every time they start at the top and they have in the square they have it full of food. Just
delicious
all
food.
this crazy food.
Yes.
And it just keeps going down and down and down
Each
like that.
level.
So when you reach to like 75 or 100, you start losing a lot because everybody's eating. So all these people from 100 and something down, they don't get any food anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like a
Wow.
very
And you stay, I think,
psychological.
30
That is
days.
fucked up, right
Dude,
there.
it's a
Each level.
psychological
Well,
fucking
prison's fucked up
thing.
already, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's so crazy because there's a
Fuck.
scene, dude, there that they're going down, right? And because they have a plan or whatever, these couple of guys go down, like they get in the middle and then they start going down.
Uh-huh.
And there's a scene where this man, because they let you bring something, like an object, whatever you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
bring,
Just one.
just one thing.
Whatever,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
So this guy is throwing money at them. And it's like money's not worth anything here.
Yeah.
Like, why would you bring money? Like, it's not gonna buy you food
That's fucking
because you're not gonna be able to
stupid.
use the money
Yeah,
for nothing.
Yeah, like we don't. That's not our currency.
So there's
here.
a lot of like things that you
Cigarette
watch
talk,
this movie
man.
and you're like, what? Like, it's very psychological.
That sounds bad. I'm gonna watch it.
You
dude.
should.
Watch it.
I'm gonna fucking watch it.
I've watched it at least
So that's
like
the one.
5 to 6 times.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
wow,
good.
that much?
Yeah.
Wow.
it's really
Okay.
good.
So yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
It's a really good movie.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
and
fucking-
you, the
Watch
last
it
one that
today.
you've seen?
John Wick 2.
I watch it right now.
Okay, bye.
You know
Bye.
what?
Put it
Bye. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Just watch it, man.
Todavía me está viendo. Todavía me está
Hey,
viendo. Oh yeah, no, yeah. So
just watch it.
okay.
Okay, this is where last time we
Maybe-
were
Let me go ahead
fucking
and turn this on.
fucking talking about. Well, we had Carmen, right?
Uh,
And then I kept saying that Crystal was like, Carmen, you're so pretty. And I'm like, you're fucking obsessed with Carmen. And I'm like, imagine you're like, she's sleeping at night and you're like braiding her hair or something. Like you're like
creepy.
watching her. So, which one was the last one that you saw?
well, yeah, it was John Wick 2.
I
But
love
I mean,
John
that's
Wick.
not like that's the last one I saw. I mean, that's honestly, but the one that I saw there was like that was pretty good. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of shows. That's what I've been watching.
Yeah.
But like Westworld is what I've been watching.
You know what? I never finished it.
Dude,
Like,
Westworld is the shit.
Yeah?
Yes.
did
and
you
then-
see Game of
mind me.
Thrones?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Is it Game of Thrones
first-
worthy?
I think it's better than Game of Thrones. To be
Yeah,
honest.
really?
it gets fucking deep, Lorena. It gets fucking deep.
What
Like-
movie is this?
No, this is
Sorry.
this is the series of Westworld I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Westworld. Because I saw up to
Westworld.
the point, I don't know, I forgot. But
You
I
gotta
really
rewatch
didn't
it.
get into it.
No, it's fucking
Yeah.
good. It is fucking good. Like,
Mhm.
I thought. I mean, Game of Thrones was really good, very well written.
Yeah.
But I
I've
mean,
never seen that actually.
You never
Game of
seen Game of
Thrones?
Thrones
Nope.
either?
No, I got into it because of Etta, because she was like, "Oh, my friends are gonna have the last season. That we're gonna have like a viewing
Oh,
party
that's
for the first."
right. I
So
saw.
we fucking binged it, dude, and we got obsessed with it. We were fucking like, House Targaryen and all that shit, and we were into it. We were fucking.
Yes.
That's a very good show, very good actors. I don't know. I don't something about the fucking English, man. These guys know how to fucking act. They know how to write. Like something
Right?
about these. But I mean, you motherfuckers, it's called England. Like you're gonna be good at English and fucking writing because that's where it
They
originated.
can say
from.
anything. It just sounds nice.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then
like-
and then most of the like those fuckers in Australians and New Zealand, like Kiwis, those fuckers can all fucking do an American accent and they fucking sound like they're from America.
yeah.
And these and then we fucking are
We-
horrible at
we
their
like
fucking.
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
That's like the American accent is very easy to fucking adapt, I guess. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
to mimic like you're
I don't know, but no, I haven't. Like I said, it's because I usually like show the kids like movies, so we'll rewatch a lot of old movies. I haven't really
Yeah.
seen a lot of new ones because it's most of the time I'm like, hey, you guys want to watch this? You haven't seen this? Let's be like I showed Miguel Stand and Deliver.
oh I love that one.
How do I
Yeah.
reach these kids? And
Yeah.
showing them how to calculus when these kids weren't even fucking like they were irrelevant. No,
Yeah.
most of them are gonna drop out. They're not gonna do shit. And somebody that said, hey, we gotta have ganas, and we gotta if you put the standards for those kids, they'll meet those standards, or if not, surpass them.
Yeah,
But
because
that's a good lesson for yourself too. You're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck. Well, it's the limits, like you were saying, the limits that you put on yourself.
Mhm.
The whole saying, all that. But yeah, I mean that's what I've been mostly like just old movies. Really, haven't watched a new one
mhm.
that I was like, that I'm like, hey, you gotta watch this one. No, right now it's like I'm very picky, especially with new things. So like the
Mhm.
shit that you guys told me, I'm gonna like, okay,
Dude, the
fuck yeah.
platform is good.
It
I'll
is
definitely
good,
watch it.
yeah.
And then plus like, I don't know. I have to fucking. I'm a parent, so like I have to thin myself out. Like there's certain things that I'll be like, okay, we'll watch it with you because you like to watch it, and that's the
Yeah.
way. That's another way of me fucking bonding with my kids,
Yeah.
watching them certain things. Some
It's
kids.
a little gruesome, so I don't
It
think
is, I
you
was
would
gonna
want
say.
to. I mean, but
Watch
No,
it
no,
first and
the
then
thing
see
is
how
that-
you
watch it with
feel
Vera.
about it.
I'll probably watch it with my
yeah,
wife,
but the thing is that they're very open-minded. So
they're
even
they're
then, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Like get every
Yeah.
like everything that the meaning, you know?
right. No, yeah, they're very they're. I would say just a little more mature than most.
Yeah.
Just because I treated them very young, like as an adult.
Yeah.
No, not like, I mean, that's kind of fucked up, but I wasn't like too harsh, but I was a little
Just
like,
telling him, letting them know that.
yeah, I didn't want to lie to him, and I was very upfront with things like, hey, this is what it is. This is because I want you to learn it from me, and especially I learned things very young, like things
Dude,
that
that's how we were raised, though.
Yeah.
Like,
and so that's why. So I was like, oh
Mm.
fuck, if I wasn't fooled by a lot of fucking,
yeah,
you know,
like
because
my
I was already
aunt-
above it.
My aunt would be like, "This is how you have kids, and they do this, and this is how you give birth," and we're like traumatized and shit. She wouldn't sugarcoat shit at all.
Yeah. I mean, there's some fucking, sometimes you're going a little, but
nah, she's a
but-
Mexican mother.
Yeah.
She does not sugarcoat shit.
yeah, and that's how I've been. I try to like. I mean, I told my kid, he was like 4. I told him there's no fucking Santa. I told him why, but I kind of the way
They're all crying.
No,
It's
no,
so
no, not
don't
even-
cry. Don't fucking.
I was
cry.
crying. I was crying. I was like, there's no Santa. No, but yeah, I just. told
But
him
it's
that.
like, you guys, there's no Santa, and you're like, what? What? What happened to him? I just saw him, but I sent him my card.
He brings me gifts.
He took my $200.
I-
He said he was gonna give me Rudolph. I know, but yeah, like I don't know. So I told him like, pero yeah, I don't know. My kids are very open, but yeah, there's some things that I don't like. They haven't seen Game of Thrones. They haven't
No,
seen.
because that one
yeah,
has a
less
lot of
sexual.
nudity,
Yeah, I heard
though.
that.
Yeah. And then I mean, I don't want to make them uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
but
And
whatever.
it's just uncomfortable watching those kind of things with your parents, you know?
yeah, that's why. That's
It is.
so I have to come accordingly.
I remember watching, which one was it? With
¿Y tu
Gael
mamá
Garcia.
también?
Y tu mamá también with my
Yes.
aunt, dude. Oh
Yes.
my God.
The first fucking scene, they're fucking.
And then we're like,
Yeah, that's
we're like
right.
watching it, and my
There's a
aunt's
lot
right
of
there.
her.
I'm like, oh my God.
El Tenoch.
It's so
That was a
dumb.
good movie.
That's a
Did you
fucking
guys watch
good movie.
Amores Perros?
Yes.
Yes.
That was a good movie too.
That was
I
a
love that
fucking
movie.
good movie. Yeah,
Any
those-
fucking Mexican movies, like, oh, I love them.
They're good.
I
Yeah.
have that pantalla thing. So they have a bunch of it's pantalla.
What is that?
What is it, like
It's
Netflix or what?
it's like Netflix but in Spanish, like
way.
pure Spanish.
Ah.
You know,
Cool.
they have like the drunk
Yeah.
history, but with Eugenio Derbez.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Commentary, like you know how he's like the
Yes.
host or whatever, right? And then they have all these like
Oh,
fucking comedians,
wow.
and the only reason I remember was because of my uncle, and he's the one that told me, "Oh, you don't watch it," and then I'm like, "No," and I got the pantalla thing, and that's the reason I got it because I love that shit. It's
That
fucking
shit's
hilarious,
How much
dude.
is it? Like a month or?
I don't know. I'll let you know though. Right now, I'll
No.
check.
I like Spanish movies.
But
Yeah.
it's super funny. The drunk history in Spanish.
Temporada de Patos is a good movie too.
Oh, see.
what
you
is
guys-
that?
It's a Mexican film.
Yeah.
It's black and white.
Cool.
That's why it's just that like it's just like just a Saturday and it's funny. It's like these kids. That's why. Pero se llama Temporada de Patos.
Yeah.
It's
Temporada de
all
Patos.
yeah. It's in black and white. That's a good movie.
Sounds like it's gonna be romantic, no?
No, it's more of
Yeah,
a.
kind of like
it's
The
like-
Notebook. Nah, I'm just playing.
It's like children, no kids.
Yeah, it's two kids
Yeah.
and then like one some girl.
But yeah, all those Mexican movies are very cinematic. They're very. I don't know.
Yeah, like they're about the story. They're not about
Yeah.
the graphics or none of that. It's
And it's
it's
more
just-
realistic. I don't know why they're just very
It's
realistic.
story based.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good it's good writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's
guys, I had a lot of fun with you guys
I
today,
know,
and it
me
was such.
too.
I'm telling you, it's such a cool like thing to have you guys here, like all three of us physically here. You know.
Yeah.
But you gotta do
I'm
what you
glad
gotta
you came,
do.
buddy. Yay.
And you know, I have to go back to San Antonio.
Boo, you suck.
So I boo, you suck. But I had a lovely time. Thank
Yeah,
you, brother,
no,
for
no.
being here
Yeah. Thank you guys
and
for having
setting
me.
up
for having me.
everything. You
I
guys,
know.
look at all
I
this
kinda like
right
it.
here.
I like it a lot.
They can't even see it.
And they're like, "What are you
Sucker.
talking
I like
about?"
the little microphone.
Crystal, how does it feel to have a background?
You know what? I was actually gonna say, yeah. I'm very
She's
excited.
always
It's
say,
the first
like-
time that I actually have background
Yeah.
behind me. It's always my room, guys, with the brown curtains.
You're like,
I miss
miss
them
them.
brown curtains.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna edit some brown curtains right behind you.
You know what? Go ahead.
That would have been funny.
Feels weird,
Yeah.
different.
Like everyone has the background except for Crystal. Like we just put the fucking
Just
brown
the
curtains.
I'm just gonna do like
No,
give
like
me-
that's the green screen is like a picture of her back. That'd be
There you
fucking
go.
funny.
Hey,
Yeah, let me send you
you're
guys a
gonna have
picture
to
of
send me a picture so I can do that
I'll send you the
shit.
picture so you
That-
can go ahead and put it in there. Fix
That'd be
it.
funny. Like
Tinker
why are
Bell in the
why are you
background.
always in that corner, dude? I like hey,
How
that's
come
my
Crystal
corner.
doesn't?
I just wanted the
That's
curtains back there.
hilarious.
Like, are those Christmas lights? I like, what the fuck?
Why is your mom in the thing? I guess she's
know.
like
Hi,
opening the door.
Oh, coming in.
Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell in the background, laying down.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with you guys, and I don't know what we're gonna talk about next time, but we'll figure something out.
We will.
We will.
always do.
We always do. But thank you for being here, brother.
No, thank you for having me. I mean,
Yay.
for
I'm
being
awesome. I'm
so
here.
patient with us.
No, what for what? What do you mean?
Because we don't have any structure.
No, I mean,
Today,
dude.
yeah.
There was just like randomness, you know.
Yeah, no. Well, this isn't a fucking like Tonight Show where like you have a fucking
Follow
like-
the
And
fucking
nobody is in the front telling us, "Hey,
fuck that shit.
We're
You
not
gotta-
reading anything.
we
off
don't
the
have any
cameras.
fucking cue cards."
Yeah, like-
And today, ¿qué dice?
Can you say I can't read it?
A ver, acércalo más.
But yeah.
me acuerdo que no sé leer.
No sé, dímelo aquí.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys on our next episode. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.